I think that the sunset engineering and computer courses made me realize that girls can practically do anything they want to. Like, until I met Galbraith, I didn't necessarily believe that girls had a place in the computer science program. Yes, my parents encouraged me to go through with it and everything, but I never really realized how very little girls there were actually in the career. And so coming in and doing computer science and seeing how little girls actually have impact on the career made me realize that, there needs to be more of a balance, I suppose. But it also made me realize that it doesn't matter what kind of gender you are, you can make an impact on the world. And I have to thank Galbraith for that, but also the computer science program in general for allowing me the opportunity to see how much I can do. Well, my future, I do want to be a doctor, but I want to look at it through the perspective of computer science. So maybe going into bioinformatics or biomedical engineering. But having the computer science and engineering background made me realize exactly what I was comfortable with and what I can do and how much of a future there is to that kind of industry. So it made me realize that, computers will be an integral part of wherever I go. So it made me realize how important it was for the future. So I guess all of my future depends on it. Value of computer science and engineering. To me specifically, it made me realize everything was analytical. And so the analysis of the code made me realize how I can take apart everything in life just the way that I take apart a piece of code. So I don't know, I guess that's just the way that I see it. Okay, my other classes, they teach you something and then they're here, homework. Whereas computer science and engineering classes are very hands-on. It's more of you learn through your ability to do something. So doing it is the only way you'll learn it. Whereas everything else might be, oh, you see it, you hear it, you learn it. Computer science and engineering is a lot of you have to do it to learn it. No matter what you do, you gotta do it. Oh, geez. Particularly proud of. To be completely honest, I think just getting through Java programming was good enough for me. That was one thing that I'm extremely proud of, is the ability to get through Java programming. It's not a hard class, and it's not that it was a difficult class, but it wasn't difficult for me, I guess because I already had some sort of background in it. It was more of the whole changing of mindset though. So it's not just oh, I can learn it, oh, I can do it. It's more of I gotta do it. I'm really interested in doing it. But one project in general was probably Farkle. Oh man, I had fun with that. It wasn't an extremely hard project, but I felt all of the skills that I had, I could implement in that one program. Just doing it on my own and tinkering with it, and I spent so much time. I built the game and everything, and then I spent so much time tinkering around with Android and how to get Androids to work, and it was amazing. So it wasn't a particularly interesting project, it was just the tinkering that came after. Definitely analytical skills. Definitely analytical skills. It was definitely it's very different from every other class, whereas every other class is here's the source, analyze the source. With programming, it's analyze what you can do. It's what have you done? Where's your error, first of all? So you need to learn to recognize your errors. You need to learn to be patient with yourself, because not everything is as it seems. Everything may look correct. You just forgot to call something, or maybe you have a null pointer, and you have no idea what's going on, what's throwing that error. But oh my God, it will be a heck of a process to get through the debugging. And I think to be patient with yourself, to analyze your errors, your code, and what needs to get done, as well as what you can do, is definitely something that computer science teaches you that no other class will ever teach you. It's to analyze what you can do and what you just did. It's amazing.